Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with some news regarding Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. Now, a lot of us obviously speculated this because this isn't a next installment of a game, so move tutors are typically what comes next. But move tutors have been confirmed in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon through an interview held by Eurogamer Portugal. Basically revealed that you earn points from Mantine Surf, and these points can be used to get items, and move tutors are one of the things that it actually allows you to get. So I'm actually going to break down a few move tutors, or talk about a few move tutors that I want. I'm really excited about this. I've actually talked about move tutors a little bit before, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit more here, or at least specifically what I want for Ultra Sun and Moon. And you guys can let me know which move tutors you want. So number one has to be defog. I want a new wave of defoggers. Right now you have, I think five, off the top of my head, I think five consistent defoggers, at least specific in or to the OU tier. That would be Skarmory, Latios, Tapu Fini. And off the top of my head, I can't even remember any other ones. I'm not gonna lie. We'll actually pull up the team builder right here, but there's Skarmory, there's Tapu Fini. I know there's Rapid Spin as well. Kartana is another one that's rising in popularity. There's also Mew, Pelipper, and I think Mandibuzz is another one that I wouldn't necessarily say necessarily for OU, but is one. And then Zapdos, right? So, a few birds there, but I definitely want a new wave of defog. Defog was something we haven't had since 4th generation. And so it's such a pain, especially as a competitive battler, to actually get that if I want to play on Wi-Fi with a defogger, at least in that perspective. But I definitely want this new wave of defoggers. I don't want to see Celesteela or Landorus Therian with defog. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to see that, but I still want it as a potential option. I feel like it brings a little bit more creativity to teams, especially right now in Sun and Moon. Spikes are pretty much busted, right? Because the best spike user besides Ferrothorn would obviously be Ash Grin. Right now, and it's so easy to force switches and wear down defoggers and whatnot. There's also another defogger that you can see, but to have the ability to add more defoggers, which is why a lot of people like Kartana currently. Kartana is one of the defoggers that beats Ferrothorn unless it has Thunder Wave, and also use it as setup fodder because you can run SD defog. But defog is number one that I want. Number two, Aurasphere. Aurasphere easily. I've talked about it plenty of times, but when you're building with Pokemon like Alakazam and Gengar, on Team Preview, you're automatically put, or even in the builder, right? When I put Gengar on my team, now Tyranitar, while it does have great usage right now, and typically it's Choice Band or even Mega Tyranitar, it's not as much so in this generation as it was last generation, but let's take 6th gen for an example. When you're putting Gengar on your team, you're automatically putting yourself in a situation where you can be pursuit trapped and you're forced to hit a move 70% of the time, which sometimes could be game changing. And Gengar and Alakazam are both great breakers, right? Taunt, Alakazam can run Calm Mind, High Speed, Curse Body, Trace, whatever. You're automatically putting yourself in a situation where you can lose this mon 30% of the time because of pursuit from maybe Tyranitar, or maybe missing Focus Blast versus Ferrothorn. Though in Gengar's case, obviously with Shadow Ball not being resisted by Ferrothorn, if you're Specs, you could potentially 2-hit KO it with a Spike. But Aurasphere is definitely something I want. While it is weaker in power, I don't have to miss. And I very much enjoy that. It means that Gengar isn't 100% dead to Tyranitar or Alakazam. Now, this might be actually a little bit busted, and depending on if they don't even get it from distribution, but that's something I want. I think Nihilego should get it as well. That's definitely something I want. Speaking of that, Mon Earth Power is also another move tutor that I want to come back. I would love to be able to teach this Pokemon specifically Earth Power. Like, this one is great. It just can't deal with steals. Power Gem, though, can deal with Heatran, obviously. Gigavolt, Havoc, Thunder can deal with Empoleon and the UU tier and whatnot. But Earth Power is something that I want to be able to just not allow steals to come in for free. But then again, that might also be something that breaks this Pokemon. I'm not 100% sure. Another thing that Aurasphere I really want to get is Necrozma. Necrozma is coming in, and you know, it's absorbing Solgaleo, Lunala, and it's probably gonna have something cool in its moveset, right? I'm assuming you'll get Focus Blast when it becomes one with Lunala. I'm not 100% sure on that though, but I mean, I'm assuming it also gets Moongeist Beam, and then you know it's new moves and whatnot. But I'm assuming Focus Blast will come in its arsenal. But I'm talking about as its own mon. This mon does not learn Focus Blast. I mean, this mon does not learn Sewer Power. Excuse me. Like Sewer Power and Aura Sphere is another one. Like I want this Pokemon to be. It doesn't learn Focus Blast either. But like I want it to get one of these 3 moves. I think Sewer Power is a pretty big one as well because it does give this Pokemon an option to use the physical set. Now it does have Swords Dance in its arsenal, and it actually has, you know, decent attack at base 107. That's not bad. Also having Rock Polish and whatnot. So actually being able to hit Dark types without the use of, I know one thing that these guys ran at one point was like Constant to Crush Stone Edge at +2 to actually be able to hit Dark types. I want something different from that. A knockoff is another one I want, and I want everybody to get it. Everybody gets it. I want this beast right here to get a knockoff. I want an option. I want to be able to use this mon in the Ubers tier besides as an anti-lead for Smeargle with double kick, right? I want knockoff. I want to punish Ho for coming in. I want to punish Pokemon for coming in. Like Xerneas, for example. Like Poison Jab does like 40% or whatever, right? But I want to punish Xerneas for coming in. I want to knock off its Choice Scarf, or its the Choice Scarf shouldn't be coming in if it does get knocked off, but I want to knock off its Power Herb and whatnot. That's a big one I want. Next one I want is Brave Bird. I think a strong flying type tag. Give me Brave Bird Landorus. You know what? Screw Brave Bird. Give me some midway between Brave Bird and Fly that isn't a 2-turn charge move. Maybe it doesn't have to be super power. Like it, maybe not as powerful as Fly. I think Fly is actually really strong. Like I mean, obviously you have Bounce right under it. But these are 2-turn moves. I don't want that. I want a good flying type attack that's not acrobatics, that I don't need to not have an item for, that's between acrobatics and fly. Or it could be 85 base power, just like Bounce. But I want it as a move tutor. That way Landorus can run it. That way Mega Aerodactyl can run it. That way Gyarados can run it. Or at least get these mon Braver. Braver will be broken though with PokeaimMD. But I want something to punish people. I don't want to. Fly is useless after you use it, especially when you're messing around in VGC as well, like Fly Salamence, Fly Dragonite. I mean, they're in the same thing in OU as well, but like, so useless after. Speaking of VGC, I would love String Shot as well as, like String Shot as a move tutor. That's more so applicable to VGC though. Another thing I want, I feel like Lava Plume would be a cool one, but I'm not sure if more than just fire types would be able to use it. Like similar to probably not. Probably not. That's not. I don't think I want that one. I don't think I want that one. There's more. There's more. A good rock move. You know, we got Power Gem this well, not this generation, but we got Power Gem, right? And Power Gem is good on the special side. Whatever. It's definitely not this generation. We got it. We had it for a long time. It's good on the special side. I like this move. 100% accurate. 80 base power, no additional effect. That's cool. I'm glad Deancey got it this generation. But where is my physical equivalent? Why does Stone Edge have an 80% chance to miss? Why does Rock Slide miss? And flinches on top of that. This boom broken. But it still misses. I want something between this. Okay? Give me my physical power gem. And give me a Diamond Storm. Nah, don't give me Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm actually as a move tutor would be pretty busted. Imagine that on Tyranitar, Choice Band Tyranitar, that man comes in, Diamond Storms, you switch into your defensive Landorus, that boy gets a +2 defense raise, your Earthquake doing 40%, he beats you 1v1 while still consistently getting defense raises. That's pretty nasty. Now obviously I do want to know what you guys want as potential move tutors. This is just a few. I think Super Power is a big one, and maybe even Close Combat, though I think Close Combat might push it a little bit over the edge, but for something like Como, for example, like Como doesn't have a good moveset, at least on the physical side. Best thing it has is like Sky Uppercut. So I want it to be able to abuse Swords Dance. I want it to be able to abuse Dragon Dance. I did get that new Z move, which is pretty cool. It's an Omni boosting Z move, right? But I want it to have a good fighting move, that way I could actually abuse it. I don't think the new Z move is actually going to be busted. I made a video about that prior. But that's something I definitely want. I feel like Rapid Spin would be a pretty good 1-2, and I feel like this mon should get it. It's actually a ball, especially this mon. This mon is literally a spiky ball. Why can you not go for rapid spin? I mean, I know this mon in the game itself, it actually stays still when it comes out. But I'm still excited for the move tutors. Icy Wind would be another cool one, I think. We probably will get Icy Wind though, and that'll definitely affect VGC. You'll see like my Lodic with it and whatnot. I wonder if Tapu Fini would run Icy Wind too, if it actually got it. It probably would. Wouldn't be bad, especially in the metagame with the potentially Crest and Landers running around one more time. But these are just things I want from Watch Sun and Moon. Obviously, Elemental Punches as well. I think another cool one would be a way to teach Megas those super powerful moves. Like, for example, I know we already have a Draco Meteor move tutor, but like, give me a way to teach Mega Sceptile Draco Meteor. Give me a way to teach Fabio Draco Meteor. Like, honestly. Mega Ampharos, 165 special attack, higher special attack than Latios, uninvested, with no investment, like, and timid Latios, max speed. Give me Draco, let me drop Dracos with this mon, man. Dragon Pulse is cool, but it's weak, or at least some midway between those two. Last one I want is high horsepower. I think a lot of Pokemon could get it. Like, look at Mamoswine's feet, compare them to, obviously it doesn't have hooves, but compare it to Mudsdale. Right? Look at Mudsdale's feet. They're pretty similar. And before you say, well, he's not a horse, this boy is a swine, I know. But you know who else ain't a horse? Snorlax. And you know who else definitely ain't a horse? This boy is an Iron Giant. Golurk. But these all get high horsepower. I want Mamoswine to be able to get it. Especially so I could use something like that in VGC. If you're not going to give me that, give me Precipice Blaze. Nah, they ain't going to give me no Precipice Blaze. I don't want that either. That's busted. They messed around in the metagame with that. But that's definitely a pretty big one that I want. And Elemental Punch as well, just to have that in general. I think Smart Strike would be pretty cool as well. A few Pokemon that could potentially run that. And Play Rough would probably be the last one that I want. A few Pokemon could definitely benefit from having a great physical fairy move. Excuse me, Iron Head and Play Rough are two I want. One, I want Togedemaru to actually be able to run some offensive pressure. Like, it actually has amazing typing. So Spikes would be pretty cool if they actually made that as a thing. Rapid Spin as well, Togedemaru, I can see that, using that as utility. But Iron Head would be pretty cool because it has 98 base power attack, but why is it only 2 physical attacks? U-Turn, Poison Jet, okay, 3. Nuzzle, okay, 4. Nuzzle, Zing Zap, which is really, really cool, and like Poison Jab. Like, why is this all to get? Facade, give it Iron Head. Give it something to be able to abuse this. This is more so applicable to OU. But that's something, or Spikes. Like an Electric Steel type with U-Turn Spikes Wish support, I'd love to use this. And then Bulu being able to get Play Rough would be pretty cool. Being able to abuse that 130 base attack. I don't think it necessarily needs it, but it's just a good fairy stab in general. Like, for the most part, you're just clicking one button anyway. Even Tapu Koko, being able to get that would be pretty cool. It has better physical attack than special attack, but it has U-Turn and Wild Charge and Brave Bird. Like, and Quick Attack. Give it Play Rough. But I do want to know your thoughts, and I do want to know what move tutors you guys want to see down below. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, friends.